I could not understand even a single word of English when I first started learning English. But today I'm able to speak English like this. How did this happen? How did this transformation happen? Hello everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is Ramakant and welcome back to my channel Learning English Together. In today's video, I will share my English journey with you. So please watch this video till the end. If you are a beginner or an intermediate level, please watch this video till the end. You are going to learn a lot of things out of this video. So let's start with our English journey. My friends, when I first started learning English, I could not understand anything. I could not speak English at all. I could not understand what is the meaning of where are you from. Now you could imagine what was my English level when I started learning English. My friends, if you are a beginner and if you are watching this video, you might not know how to start speaking English. I was thinking like that when I was a beginner. I did not know how to start talking to people in English. I did not have that confidence to talk to people in English. So I was not able to understand English as well. So what I did first, I started listening to English content. You might be asking, you might be wondering, like, what are the contents? What about the content he watched in the initial stage? In my initial stage, I started listening to English cartoons. Wherever I went, I started listening to English content. Whatever I did, whatever activity I did, whatever things I were doing, at that time I was listening to English content as much as possible. And I started noticing how people are speaking, what words and phrases they are using in their sentences, how they are communicating with each other. I noticed, I observed a lot. After that, I started talking to people in English slowly and slowly. See, after listening to English content, I write down words. If I found a new word, I don't know the meaning of those words. Initially, I did not know a lot of words, right? So I started noting down those new words on my notebook. After that, I revised those words again and again. I tried to make sentences using those words. In the initial stage, I did not start to talk to people in English. I did not do that. I talked in front of the mirror. I talked myself. I practiced myself in front of the mirror. See, my friends, if you talk to people in the initial stage, you may feel embarrassed or you will feel demotivated. So when you see the person who is in front of you or with whom you are talking, if you see that that person is speaking really well, so what will you feel? Oh my God, he's speaking English really well, but I'm not able to speak English like him. You will feel demotivated. You will feel embarrassed in front of him, right? So that's why I did not start talking to people in my initial stage directly. I talked to myself in front of the mirror. I practiced English a lot in front of the mirror. Then I used to use the application called Talk Now. This application was free of cost. You need to register, you need to complete the registration process at first. After that, you can easily use that application. So I started using Talk Now application for a few months relentlessly, but I did not get that much result from that application because that was a free of cost application. Everyone was using that application, right? So there were many co-learners. You will not find a serious English partners on that application. So that's why I did not use that application for a long time. Then one of my friends suggested me to use Joe Skill application. Joe Skill application was not free of cost. It was a paid application. I took a subscription of 499 rupees for 1 year, and then I started using that application. I used that application for a few months consistently, but still I did not get any results. But then what I did, I started talking to myself more, and then I started practicing English in front of the mirror. I started writing, I started making notes, I started reading a lot. That's how I started improving myself. And the most important thing, I realized that I need to maintain my consistency while practicing this language. So if I don't maintain my consistency, my English is not gonna improve at all. That's what I realized when I invested a lot of time, and then still I did not see any progress. That's when I realized I did not practice English consistently. That's why I did not see my progress in my speaking skills. And the day when I started using many applications, and when I started talking to a lot of co-learners, that's when I saw my English, uh, that's when I see my progress in my speaking skills. Now I'm able to speak English like this because I use multiple applications like ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and I talk to many co-learners as well. I have a WhatsApp group where many co-learners are there. I usually talk to them in English to improve my communication skills. And in these days, I started thinking in English. See what happens when we try to speak in English in our beginning stage. We always uh, try to translate our native language to English and then we speak. That takes a lot of time. Even we make a lot of mistakes, and we hesitate, we fumble. So if we develop the habit of thinking in English, it will help us to speak English naturally without any mistakes. So that's why these days I started thinking in English. Whatever activities I do throughout the day, I always try to think in English. For example, if I go to market, I will think in English. Why I'm going to market, what are the things that I need to buy, what is the reason behind it, what is the reason behind of going to market. That's what I will think in English, and that will help me to form sentences naturally in English. So that these are the things I do to improve my English. So in order to improve our English, we have four aspects of learning English: listening, reading, writing, and speaking. I don't do four activities every day. I just listen to English content and speak. And whenever I find new words, I write them down on my notebook, and then I try to use it in my sentences while talking to people in English. I mean to say, when I try to have any conversation in English, I try to use those new words, new sentence structures, and phrases in my conversation. That's how I'm improving these days. So, my friends, if you are a spoken English learner, if you are a beginner or an intermediate level, just try to do these activities every single day. If you don't have much time, try to, if you are a serious English learner, if you are an enthusiastic spoken English learner, you want to speak English, you want to improve this language in a short period of time, try to listen to English content as much as possible. Practice English every day. If you don't have an English partner, talk to yourself English every day. There are a lot of things to talk about. You can talk about yourself. What do you like the most about yourself? What do you like the most about your family members? Where have you visited recently? How did you feel? What was your how was your journey? You can share all those things in English, and that's how your practice starts. That's how you start to improve. So my friends, so if you want to do something, you have to take risk. Without any risk, you can't improve yourself. So my friends, this is a little bit about my English journey. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and share. Also, let me know in the comments, how are you improving your English? How do you practice English every day? And what is the reason behind it? What is the reason behind of learning English? I'll tell you in the next video what is my reason behind learning English. I'll tell you in the next video, and you can let me know in the comments, are you improving your English, and in which states are you watching this video from. I would like to know. Thank you so much.